I beat the Shadows of Evil Easter egg in a world record amount of rounds. One of the most iconic maps of all time and my personal favorite map, it is a big reason why I fell in love with zombies in the first place. I've spent more time on Shadows of Evil than I have all of the other zombie games combined, so this was a very special run. I hope you enjoy. What is up, YouTube? Today, I have something very special for you. First things first, I just want to point out that I no joke sat down and said, okay, I'm not getting up until I got the world record. So my silly ass literally played Shadows of Evil from, I swear, 9 PM until 1 PM the next day. So 16 hours straight, I literally played Shadows of Evil. I streamed the whole thing on my Discord. It was crazy, but I was too stubborn to get off. So anyways, in order to do this run, it does require heavy RNG, meaning that I needed Mule Kick first or second, as long as I got extra credit first, and then I needed Mule Kick as one of the perks I got from the first hit or second hit of Raindrops. So as you can see in the game, we did get that, and then the next thing that we do is pretty much hit the box. As we do need 3 guns, it isn't entirely necessary to hit the box, but it also saves me using my points. I kind of want as many points as I can, but we're also kind of good because we have Gobblegum, and also getting little Arnie's would have been great, so there we go. So now I can just focus on opening up the map and also just using this last Raindrops. So I do use the last Raindrops here and probably getting the next best perk that I possibly could have gotten, which was Jug. And then, once again, you know, we have the fire cell, so I'm like, okay, let me see what we can get. We hit the box once. And then we do get the ray gun, which was crazy luck. I was like, oh my god, I got the ray gun, I'm out. I don't really want to hit the box anymore. We may as well just keep going. So, we still don't have a run. So, even if I did get Mule Kick a lot, which I did, this is dependent on if we have a run or not. We need to hit gum and we must get wall power. If I didn't get wall power, it was a restart. The reason we want wall power is because we're going to be using that to get the glitch Shiva, which you can do. You can look it up on YouTube. It's very finicky to do. You need to like connect 2 controllers. You need to do all these different things, and you'll see why we need that in a second. But I'm going to hold out my starting weapon and we're going to buy the Shiva off the wall and switch immediately. And then we have the glitch Shiva. But, as you can see, we switch to the glitch Shiva and it's not in our hand. We throw a grenade, it does the animation to pull the glitch Shiva out, and then as it does that, we need to go into beast mode, and you're going to see why in a second. So we now do just the standard first beast mode, you know, hit the box for the summoning key, hit the box here for the detective badge, open up that so we can use the rift portal, come through here, melee the Cthulhu statue, and then in the just enough time, we do get the ruby rabbit open, which is good. So we now pick up the summoning key, and we now have infinite beast mode on our Shiva. So we can now shoot, and we produce electricity as if we were in beast mode, which is crazy. So that is going to allow us to pretty much get a lot of the map open in the parts where you need to be in beast mode without actually being in beast mode. So as you can see here, we zap that with our Shiva, and we can also melee as well as if we're in beast mode. And another reason why we got this on the lowest possible round is because I can kill as many zombies as I want while meleeing in beast mode, and those zombies are going to respawn. So yeah, it is crazy. So we do get the first fuse there. We do zap that to get Jug on, even though I already have it. We do get the first shield part, and then we are also going to zap this, and that is Canal District done. So we're now going to enter Waterfront District. We're going to open the first gate. We are going to shock this box from the floor with our glitched Shiva or infinite beast mode. And we're going to make our way in here. We're going to turn on Speed Cola. And now I'm pretty much just going to sit in this room and get melee kills in beast mode, because we need enough points to open up the entire map. This is how we're able to open up the entire map pretty much on round 1, was just by meleeing. So we needed around 10,000-15,000 points, and I just decided that this many points was safe. So now we're going to make our way out of that little room. The reason that I like that little room is because it had fast spawns, so that's why I chose to stay there and get the melee kills there. And we are now going to pick up the fuse. So yeah, just taking it district by district. As you can see, we already have 93 kills. And for context, on round 1 is 6 zombies on a normal game. So, you know, this is why we were able to get the low round record, is because of just how crazy this infinite beast mode is. We now shock that, so we get stamina up on, and it is time for Footlight District. So we're going to open up Footlight District. We are going to zap this just here and get the stairs open. So this game took me about an hour to get the world record, and I would say that it was around 30 minutes was round 1. So literally half of the run is on round 1, because we pretty much do every single possible thing that you can do on Shadows of Evil on round 1 until you absolutely must flip the round. There is nothing more that we could have done. So also I'm planning to do a 24-hour zombie stream for a subathon. If you'd like to see that, follow my Twitch. And we are now going to grab Quick Revive. Once you buy a perk, that beast mode, the infinite beast mode, basically resets. You can't do it anymore. So I had to be absolutely certain that we had everything open. There was a run that I did where I actually did the entire run. I got the world record, but I didn't actually get it because there was one thing that I forgot to shoot on round 1. One simple thing I forgot to shoot, and that was it, run over. So now that we have all 3 shield parts, we are going to build the shield because, you know, you always just need to make sure that you're wearing protection. And we are also going to head up to the train here because we need to work on getting our first 3 symbols. So after getting our first 2 codes, we can now enter beast mode again. We're going to hit the Cthulhu statue. We're going to jump up here, do this. Now this is a pretty easy beast mode. There's not really much we have to do in this one. We're going to open the gates there so we can use the rift portal, and then we're going to open the boxing gym. So after finishing our beast mode at Waterfront, all we need to do is grab our last symbol, and we're going to head to Footlight District now. So once at Footlight District, we can open this door here. We are going to grab our 3rd and final fuse part. We're then going to enter the underground area finally. So there are going to be 4 gatekeepers that spawn in. We do not need to worry about them. We can get rid of them. We have unlimited zombies, so we don't need to worry about them. So I am going to kill them all here with my ray gun. And we are now going to do our 3rd and final beast mode for round 1. So once again, hold out the Shiva. It's invisible. In order to get it back, we throw a grenade. Once we throw the grenade, we go straight into beast mode, and we have unlimited beast mode again. So we're going to zap our 3 symbols that we got from the train. We're going to whack the Cthulhu statue, so that's now open. We're going to shock the shock box here so that the underground area is accessible from the top. We're then going to whack the Cthulhu statue here again, and we are going to hit the box down so that we can get the wig for one of our rituals. So there we go. That was done. And now we have the egg open on round 1, which is beautiful. So we're going to pick that up, and we are going to place that down there. So we are now going to enter Footlight. So we got absolutely everything open with all of our beast modes and the unlimited beast modes, apart from one thing, and that was the burlesque. The only way that we can get this open is through grappling up here while in unlimited beast mode. But this was such a run killer. Over at least 15 times, I would grapple up here. There is a death barrier, and randomly, boom, you're dead. And that's it, run over. But as you can see, it let me up. I didn't die, and we jumped down, and that's it. We're good to go still. So yeah, that was a huge, huge run killer. So many times, I would do everything perfectly, and it was honestly up to chance, because even if I stayed in that exact position and grappled up, I'd still die. So it was honestly just up to, like, if the game allowed me to survive or not. So now we can finally relax. We now can start working on filling up the egg so we can get the sword. So our first location is here. We are very, 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 very lucky to have infinite beast mode. So that means that we don't have to kill zombies. We don't have to dupe zombies. All we have to do is kill them normally, and they'll just respawn. So first location is, of course, down the bottom. And there we go. The egg is done, and we can now move on to the next area.
I'll take it. Not that I know quite what to do with it. I sense we're on the verge.
So there we go. On round 1, we were able to completely fill up the egg, and we are now ready to grab the sword. And there we go. We place the egg in there, we retrieve the Apothicon sword, and we now have the Apothicon sword on round 1. So, finally, we can start working on doing the rituals and getting pack open.
Is the room of secret? Do you know what I speak of? We must remain vigilant. The keepers will try to thwart us at every turn.
Back. Ooh.
We can close this place.
Foul creature that wanted from us. A championship belt? I'm surely not worthy.
Jim, is this room?
Is this one of the personal items that the Shadow Man spoke of?
Okay, so now that we have all 4 gate worms, we are ready to open up Pack-a-Punch.
Meet the ritual. The gateworms.
This ritual's unlike any other. If we do this, we'll all be right with the world.
So, there we go. Pack-a-Punch is now fully open as well on round 1. So, we are going to Pack-a-Punch the one, the only KRM. It is the GOAT gun for this map. I've said it before, I'll say it again. My first kid is going to be named after this gun. We're also going to Pack-a-Punch the Haymaker as well. We just want as much stopping power as possible. And there we go. Those are the 2 guns that we're going to be Pack-a-Punching for now. So, we are ready to start the next step of the Easter egg. In order to do that, we are going to accept the Arch Ovum from the Gatekeeper, from Nero's room, because we are playing as Nero. We're going to run down to our first symbol here on the floor, place the Arch Ovum down, look for the Margwa. I couldn't find him. Shoot the 3 heads. We are going to insta-kill him because the KRM is so unstoppable, and there we go. That is the last possible thing that we could have done for this Easter egg, and on round 1. So, yeah, we pretty much are at, you know, over 150 kills on round 1, which is absolutely crazy. What did we achieve? We opened up the entire map. We opened up everything we need to open up with Beast Mode. We got the sword. We started upgrading the sword, and we Pack-a-Punch. There is nothing else that we could do. We also got the shield as well. There is nothing else that we can do right now. So, unfortunately, we are going to have to say bye-bye to round 1, and we're going to start the next round. So, we finally end round 1. We did absolutely everything possible that we could have done in relation to this Easter egg on round 1. So, right now, we are on mission beat Easter egg. It's pretty much smooth sailing from here. It's just beat the Shadows of Evil Easter egg. We're also going to hit Gum. We do get Perkaholic. We have all the perks on the map now. So, let's get this world record. So, once again, we got to kill the Margwas. We must kill these Margwas. This is going to progress to us filling up our egg again. And that is how we're going to upgrade our sword. Once we kill all the Margwas that we have to kill on that round by activating the Arch Ovum, we are pretty much good to flip round.
I just made you disappear.
Talking to us a minute ago. Please tell us what the hell is going on.
So after killing all the Margwas by activating the Arch Ovum in all 4 different locations on all 4 different rounds, we are ready now to grab our upgraded sword. So we're going to give the Apothicon sword, and in return we are going to get the upgraded Apothicon sword, and we are on to the next step of the Easter egg. We are going to activate the book here in Nero's room until it floats, and that means we are successfully on to the next step, which is the infamous flag step. We're now going to start the flag step, so we need to pick up the flag. We then need to find a location on the floor with lightning, and we must defend it from the meatballs who are trying to destroy the flag, and also the Shadow Man, who will be spawning bugs to make our life a lot harder. Once the flag is done, it will start ringing and glowing red. We then pick up the flag, place it down in another location where there is lightning, and wait until it rings again. Once it is done for the second time, we take the flag to the gatekeeper for that district, and then that district is done. We must do this for all 4 districts, and only 1 district can be done per round. So, since we've done the flag step on this round, we have no choice but to flip the round, and we go to round 5. Once again, repeating all the steps from before, but just doing it now in a different district.
I can only help you if you confess.
I can't be Vince. I'm invincible. Who's trying to vince me?
We may yet.
The 4th and final flag has been given to the gatekeeper, and we are now boss fight ready. I want to take a moment to say thank you so much to everyone who supported my journey on YouTube. Thank you to every single person who showed up to the live stream, every YouTube member, every Twitch sub, every subscriber. Without you guys, none of this is possible, and I really, really, really appreciate you guys. So it is finally time. We are going to activate raindrops so that we can get a death machine power up. We're going to run up to one of the gatekeepers and hold interact, and in doing that, the Shadow Man is going to appear. We're going to grab the death machine power up so that we can trap the Shadow Man. What we need to do is shoot him until he appears over the table in front of us. We're then going to hold down. We're going to trap him in the summoning key, and there it is. Shadows of Evil, beaten on round 7, the lowest possible round you can possibly go on solo on Black Ops 3 Zombies. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and have a great rest of your day.
Team.
Mysterious forces do my bidding.
Even in this dire situation, I did not expect your help.